It's really ruined. That's why a lot of guys are choosing to come over here. I'm in the United States and haven't had sex since 2016. Keep them in the Philippines. The sex dies down. She turns into an American woman. Ruined. With a T. Ruined. Guys are really starting to be hip to the game. Even women are letting us know. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Jay, the Black Filipino TV. Now guys, recently I just been back to Manila and I'm going to move back to Manila. Don't get me wrong. I'm still building my home in the province, but I'm moving back to Manila. The reason why I'm going back there is the energy in Manila, right? And not only that, I want to be around more opportunity. And you guys are gonna see maybe like vlogs like 6 months later to a year later. You guys will see what I'm talking about. But anyway, I want to move there too because the energy's up. And you can clearly see that. I bump into a lot of these situations. I mean, you bump into situations all over the Philippines. Filipinos are happy people. But check this video out right here. You see why the energy's up.
Dance how you kill this. I understood the assignment. I understood the assignment. I'm like, duh. Keep that locked up. He a broke boy, he can't touch. Ain't got no time. Rolly got me blinged up, and I got my team up. It's for the week. This ain't for no week. Shout out to my freaks.
Alright guys, now this video is going to be titled Older Filipina tells American man don't bring her back here. Alright, and these Filipinas are actually in America. And you know what's happening is the Filipinos there understand the state of America and where it's at. And I've made tons of videos talking about it, but anyway, let's get right into it. Now, I'm gonna read a comment of what this man said. You know, he's gonna be an expat soon in the Philippines. And he was told this, of course, it's the same story. He was bashed by other guys in America, where they think every man that travels over here, or every man that wants to go visit a woman in another country is off. I just made a live about that this weekend. But anyway, this is a situation where a guy was put on game by older Filipinas. And you know what happens is, I said the same thing over the live this past weekend, that a lot of people think guys that travel over here are dumb, or not even just dumb, they think guys are not aware of what's happening around the world. Let me read this comment. He said, my friends kept bagging me on wanting to retire, telling me, find a Filipina already here in the US. You can find a good Filipina in the US, right? Of course. I had other guys in comments as well who said they found good Filipinas in the US. And you know what happened is, a lot of times those Filipinas that they found, like this guy here, he found one and it was a little bit older. She's a little bit older, so she's still a little bit more traditional because she's a little bit from the old school. The woman coming up nowadays, you know, maybe a little more with the times of, you know, what's happening right now, where you get taken to divorce court and get taken for everything you have. And then you have other people here saying the same thing. Oh, you know, be careful. You know, you go out there and then you bring them back here and they take you for everything. This happened to my papa. And it's crazy. The same song and dance. And people treat guys like they're off. But anyway, let me get back to this comment here. He said, LOL, no matter how much I explain why Filipinos are better in their country, not in the US, once in the US, they become just like American females, ruined. And you guys already know what's happening with American females in the US. It's really ruined. That's why a lot of guys are choosing to come over here. That's why guys are going everywhere, because it's really ruined. And it's gotten that bad. You know, a lot of guys will bash guys for doing it, but they don't understand why. They don't realize they're dealing with the nonsense and they're putting up with it. And I think any guy that's putting up with bad behavior, they're out of line themselves. They're saying, guys, oh, we're going out there, you're dumb, and then they're dealing with bad behavior in the home. That's just off. But anyway, let me get right into this guy's comment again. He said, even Filipinas I've met in the US, older ones, say the same thing. Keep them in the Philippines. Don't bring her here. And you see my response here. Filipinas told you the truth. This for those guys that are taking the chance. There's many people coming here every year taking the chance. Everything is a case-by-case basis, okay? You can take your Filipina there and be lucky. Okay, she can really be truly a traditional Filipina. Happens, some guys bring them there, no problems, don't have anything to worry about. But you've been warned, okay? You guys already know, you've seen tons of my videos. You've seen tons of other guys' videos talking about the dangers of it. Now you're bringing them to the land of the lost, and you may find yourself in a bad situation. Guys, you gotta definitely be aware of it. But anyway, and then my brother professor said, yes, it's a hellhole in American woman, SMH. And then another brother said, I'm with you 100%. Women in Philippines are beautiful. This is what people are saying. Then you have another brother, Tim, says, exactly, dating in the US sucks. I can't wait till to get to the Philippines. I told him, welcome, brother Tim, welcome. Another brother said, well, me too, retiring there soon. But the thing is, they pretty much learned about the way things work over there in the West, and then it's all downhill from there. Then another guy says, you have all the leverage and pH, none in USA. And I spoke about this before, I made a video on it, you know. What happens is when you're over here, Filipinos have the anxiety, and you don't have the anxiety. That's what happens. That's why you guys have to plant yourself out here physically in the Philippines, and don't bring them back there most of the time. Now, if some guys that can't and have to go back and work, you know what, if you have to take the chance, take the chance. But when things go wrong, you can't say that you didn't know the truth. And then also, according to Eugene, yeah man, I agree with you. Most of them, when you bring them over here to America, they start to change and act like these crazy American women. And it happened to me. My ex-Filipino wife changed on me after 4 years of marriage. And then she divorced me after she got a green card and a good job. And you gotta be careful. And you know, that's what happens. You have some women overseas, not just in the Philippines. They could be in these other countries, and people are trying to warn guys about it. But it happens though. Guys fall into it all the time. You know, you have to be careful. And these older Filipinos here, actually let him know so he knows what he's in for. And also on top of that, he knows if he takes them back, the risk. And we have other brothers here saying the same thing. You know, they got their woman over there, and after 4 years, they waited them out. Oh no, I love you. Oh no, traditional wife. They waited, played the role. And that's what some people talk about. And they play guys, they say, you know, they make it like guys are dumb. And some guys are dumb, so it will continue to happen. It will continue to happen. But if it happens to you, you've been warned. Okay, these videos keep coming. They come from different people, not just me. You've been warned, because it can happen. Older Filipinos told his other brother in the US. You see other guys saying the same thing. Before you make that decision, just understand the risks that are there for you. And then understand things that are happening may not work to your advantage. Because once you get them over there, she has all the cards. Over here, or in another country, say if you're going to Mexico, wherever you may be, Thailand, you hold the cards. So choose wisely. Then we have here, another lady said, true. Once they learn their rights in America, and as naturalized citizens, I notice some Oriental women have attitude and become high and mighty. And that's what happens. And then not only that they get over there and they notice that their rights and as a naturalized citizen, you know what happens? They get over there and then more guys talk to them. Go from a 6 in their country or 5 in their country, because there's a lot of pretty women in these countries, in the Philippines, Thailand, you know, no matter where it is, Brazil, DR, you know, all of these places, Colombia. There's a lot of pretty women. But once you get them over there, the odds are in her favor. So she starts to change. The sex dies down. She turns into an American woman. Ruined. With a T. Ruined. Just like that. Just like if you tell Perry something. Ruined. They become ruined. And then you're in deep trouble. But then at the same time, you have a lot that are successful. There's a lot of guys that are getting them over there and being married with Filipinas for 10, 20 years. I know them. You know? There's guys coming over here and realizing and getting them over there and then realizing, oh wow, she kept it true to me. And so there's a lot of those cases too. So it's a coin flip, guys. 50-50 chance a lot of the times. But anyway, you have another situation here where guys are over there and they're done. They're completely done. Like this guy here said, I'm in the United States and haven't had sex since 2016. Okay, that's why guys are coming. He said, I left my children, mother, and haven't even tried. I'm happy with my children that I took with me. So men are just done. You know, the men are just done. And they're coming over here and get women, but a lot of times, but they're not dumb. They're not dumb anymore. So a lot of guys came over here, made bad decisions, and they're wising up and saying, you know what, I know when I get over there, I can't bring them back here. You see, this guy said he hasn't had sex since 2016. And that's happening with a lot of guys. Because what's happening is, especially if a guy's older, he's not looked at anymore. You know, the guys that are over there in the States that are older, that are getting women, You know, a lot of these guys are not millionaires where they have 50, 60 million, because nowadays even having $1 million is not enough. There's so many millionaires in the States. The competition is crazy for a lot of these guys. So they can't compete. And then a lot of women that they may want that may be younger, because a lot of guys are old but not dead, they don't want nothing to do with them. So they're gonna come over to the Philippines. And then you see right here, another guy said, I don't want cooperation more than just appreciation. I go where someone can appreciate what American brothers have to offer. And that's what it's about. And that's why guys are making that decision. And you see this Filipinas warning guys not to bring them back. Or the Filipinos are warning them because they know what's happening with the younger generation. They see, they're observing. They already know the laws over there in the States, and they let the brother know. And he knows he gets over here, he's older too. He doesn't want to get him back to where everything is in their favor. He knows to stay here, everything works in his favor. But that's why I make these videos, guys, to make sure all of you guys know. Because pretty soon, all of the women that are just looking to get over on you guys won't be able to happen anymore. Because you guys are aware now. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you like my content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you like my content, you're welcome to support my content by giving a small donation by PayPal. You can go to my Buy Me a Coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF. And there you can buy me a coffee, or you can book a consultation with me. I have consultations for a very small fee. Also, I have consultations for working at home. So if you're a guy that's a little younger, not quite retired yet, and you want to work from home while in the Philippines, you can go to my Buy Me a Coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF. And also have a packages for working at home, so you'll see them there. You can book it there. You can get a shirt that represents your journey to the Philippines at foxtonomy.creator-spring.com. Once again, that's foxtonomy.creator-spring.com, and get a shirt that represents your journey to the Philippines today. There's a new feature to YouTube. It's thanks. Now at the bottom of this video, you'll see thanks there. You can give a thanks and make sure your comment is highlighted, and you can give a small donation that way as well. Guys, in the description, you'll see other videos of my other content that's great as well. So you can be sure to watch my other content there. Thank you for watching. See you next video.